All right. In order to clear up some space on my Google Drive, I am now finally uploading some videos that I took when transporting my bus, Tubi, Schoolie up from Prince George, BC into the Yukon, where I am now currently living. First big trip in the bus. It's funny, these memories on my Google Photos actually just popped up today as a memory 2 years ago. I can't believe it because this was truly such a fun trip. My partner helped me out by convoying. We had to fly from Whitehorse and we drove his car, which we were picking up in lower BC, and then we drove that to where the bus had been parked and we convoyed up together. And we also brought along my cat, Ursa, which was a super fun adventure. It was her first time on a plane and in the bus. So it was a fun time nonetheless. Here is a very noisy clip from me on the Cassiar Highway talking about this experience driving a 30-foot long bus for essentially the second time. Second time, really? Ride on the bus. What an adventure. I'm definitely nervous and tense. I have been this entire time. Mainly because she sat all winter. But truly isn't much for amenities along the Cassiar Highway. There's enough gas stations to get you up to the Alaska Highway. And in April, you can generally count on the roads being dry. Definitely something to look into beforehand. We decided to take the Cassiar Highway not only because of its beauty, but because of its remoteness. Sometimes you need to totally unplug and push yourself to do things that might be a little uncomfortable. We did not have cell service the entire length of the Cassiar Highway, which is 450 miles, 750 kilometers. 455 kilometers to Whitehorse. We're so close. $30 to the junction. 55 to Watson Lake. We might head to Watson Lake to look for a tire. Because 500 kilometers, yeah, that's a long way to go. So, we shall see. When we did reach the Highway 37 and Alaska Highway junction, we did end up turning east to Watson Lake. We were needing to find a tire, and not a tire for the bus, thankfully. We ended up running over this huge block of wood. The bus made it over fine, but the car, well, the tire took the blunt of it and it blew out. So, though we did have the donut tire on, we still had about 500 kilometers to go, which is a lot of traveling on a donut. So, we decided to take a peek. Turns out the town didn't have anything, and so we continued on and hoped for the best. This happened the night before we even made it to Dee's Lake to spend the night. So in the morning, we followed some signs to a mechanic shop and asked to see if there was any spare tires laying around. Did not have anything, but glad we tried anyways. Generally, it's a good idea to carry backup supplies, spare tires, extra jerry cans. I usually would do that in my SUV when I travel this road, just in case. Getting onto the Alaska Highway was pretty smooth sailing. Here we are getting into Teslin, and we have cell service. We fueled up, and essentially on our last 2-hour drive back home. There's nothing like traveling the countryside and seeing the landscapes change. I think that's why I love road trips so much, and it offers a time to think, be with yourself, be with your thoughts, listen to music if you want, but really just focus on driving and enjoying what the road brings, no matter what that may be. Well, the bus made it safe and sound to the Yukon. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to pet your cat and drive safe.